How can you protect yourself from misinformation during elections? The European elections are fast approaching and candidates from across the political spectrum are out in full force to win your vote. But unfortunately these days every campaign comes with the risk of dubious claims and inflated figures. Here are some of the best ways you can avoid being caught out. First off, make sure you're tuning into reliable, non-partisan sources of information. Rather than just listening to what random people online, politicians, or even left or right-leaning media have to say, it's best to rely on neutral organisations, according to experts.
Both sides have their own share of sources and outlets that are dedicated to catering to very specific audiences. What I do believe is our best chance is working with non-partisan organizations. Again, it could be the Associated Press, for example. The same goes to non-partisan fact-checking websites.
Looking at neutral, trusted sources is also essential for fact-checking any potential deepfakes, because studies show we're not very capable of identifying them at first glance. Next, it's important to make sure we look at any claims we see online, in the media, or by politicians with a critical eye. If things seem too good to be true, or even too bad to be true if they come from a political opponent, we need to take a step back and double-check, but without getting too suspicious or pessimistic.
Cynicism is where you begin to say, everybody is lying. I can't trust anyone. And I see it as a very dangerous place for democracy to be in. We need to learn how to listen to those who want to benefit the public good and to ignore those who are trying to promote themselves either for financial or political gains. So be skeptical, but don't be cynical. It's a fine line between the two, but an important one to keep.
A final important piece of advice in avoiding misinformation is to respect the norms and values of democracies, according to experts. That means remaining tolerant of the other side, even if we really disagree with them.
Once you lose the tolerance for the other side, you open up the door to a lot of misinformation. Because if the other side is evil, if the other side is illegitimate, then anything I will hear about them online will make sense to me. Again, you don't have to agree with the other side, but you should accept them as legitimate politically. Very important, and will also reduce our susceptibility to misinformation.